Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. We're going to bring others with us. So let's get it popping. Let's get it crack-a-lack, and let's talk about Teairra Marie from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. OMG. Our prayers go out to Teairra Marie. She needs help. She needs support. You know, she's like a lot of women that are broken, that has been beat down, has been mistreated, misguided, and she needs some help. She needs some support. And then on top of that, she got 50 Cent suing her for a couple of racks, for a couple of stacks, and she ain't got the money. But Teairra Marie was out there in New York City, and she got pulled over by the po-po. She got pulled over by the police, and it wasn't a good situation. I have done many videos on Teairra Marie. I just want her to go to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. Like, I believe in her. I know she can make it, but she's been hurt. She's been misguided. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, she used substance to help her get through her trials and tribulations, which doesn't do nothing but bring her down. You know, it's like, damn, she was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and she was going to rehab, getting some help, and we were just hoping everything would go good for her. She was on a Breakfast Club talking about how she's going back and forth with 50 Cent and how she's just trying to live her life, and then she ended up getting with Akbar, and he totally just misused her, mistreated her, because he already knew what type of dark place that she was in, because she had just got out of rehab. So she's a broken woman, and she needs prayer. There's so many women out here that are broken and hurt, so many men out here that are broken and hurt, and look to substance to help them, and it don't help them at all. And it's like, damn, it's hard. She needs rehab. She needs a sober house. Maybe, you know, Wendy Williams can help her out. I don't know. Go to the same sober house that Wendy Williams went to. You know, I know at one point in time VH1 was trying to support, you know, Teairra Marie and get her help, and she went to rehab and everything. She had to give up her apartment, start over brand new. Akbar came in talking about he's gonna get her career back. You know, he gave her a car, an apartment. He was helping her financially, and she thought that he was her knight in shining armor, but he came out to be no good and low down, baby. Poor Teairra Marie. But here we go. Teairra Marie was arrested in New York. It took place over the weekend. The news report alleged that Teairra Marie had alcohol and a closed bottle of vodka in her car, and she had Four Locos. And you know, Four Locos has been, you know, banned in the United States since 2014, because people was drinking Four Loco, and it's mixed with caffeine. It gets you going. Then you mix it with alcohol, and it makes a whole bad situation where your heart can stop or you just go crazy. And so how the hell did Teairra Marie get her hand on Four Locos? Where did she get Four Locos from? Like, OMG. And like, damn, girl. So it is what it is. And then the cops said that when they pulled over Teairra Marie, this is allegedly, her eyes was watery, her face was flushed, and she had an odor of alcohol beverages on her breath. OMG. And they said underneath her feet, you know, her feet wasn't steady. She wasn't able to walk straight. I was like, damn, Teairra Marie, what's going on, girl? We love you. We got nothing but love out here for you, Teairra Marie. What is good? So Teairra Marie got the whole world praying for her. At least I hope so. Let's pray for Teairra Marie and pray for all the people that suffers from substance abuse problem, because it's so easy to just go right to the store and get your substance. You know what I mean? And especially if you're in an impoverished community, there's a liquor store on every corner, baby. Let me tell you. So let's get it popping. Teairra Marie told the police that she was just at a restaurant with friends, and she had like 3 glasses of Pinto Grigio. You know, when 3 glasses mean really like 6 glasses to 8 glasses, you know how that go. You know, people, you know, that be under the influence kind of like miscount or mislead. So it is what it is. I was like, damn, Teairra, we praying for you. We want you to make it. You were signed to Rock Nation. You were signed to Rockefellers. Like, you had a promising career. Something must have happened in between that time, and in the meantime, who knows what Teairra Marie went through. I think she needs to write a book. I think she needs to give an interview and tell people what's really going on with her, so maybe she'll get that support that she needs, because baby, she needs some support. She needs some strong people behind her. So here we go with the story. So Teairra Marie's 31 years old singer turned reality star was pulled over in New York for allegedly driving drunk without a license. The vehicle she was driving only had 3 wheels on it. 3 wheels. That means Teairra Marie was driving a car that's supposed to have 4 wheels but only had 3 wheels, and she was driving. And you know, when you're driving a car that only 3 wheels, something is going on. Like, you're really trying to get to your destination. You think that it's all good. Like, your mind is going, because anybody in their right mind would know that if you have 3 wheels on a car, that it's going to be dragging the ground around, you're going to see smoke, you're going to see flames. People, ordinary citizens and bystanders are going to call the police, going to seek some help. Like, what's going on? Because you're a danger to yourself and you're a danger to other people on the road. And thank goodness nothing happened to Teairra, and thank God she didn't get into an accident and she didn't hurt somebody or hurt some, you know what I'm saying, or hurt herself. Because then what is she gonna do if she would have tragically hurt somebody, or something was fatal where she could have lost her life or took somebody else's life? So thank God that did not happen. At least she had that part on her side, and hopefully this is a reality check for Teairra Mari. So anyways, she was driving a vehicle that's supposed to have 4 wheels that only had 3 wheels. It's a 2014 Dodge Charger she was driving off in, and Teairra Mari continued to drive it for another mile as she made her way through the Queens Midtown Tunnel. And that's not all. The car also had sparks and smoke coming out of it. When police officer caught the attention of Teairra Mari driving, they end up chasing her because she wouldn't stop, she wouldn't pull over. And then once she finally stopped the car in Long Island City, she took a breathalyzer test, and that revealed her blood alcohol content was allegedly 0.304, almost 4 times the legal limit, because the legal limit is 0.08. While she was being detained by the police, she bragged about, being famous and being a star and being a celebrity. And that's the alcohol talking to as well, because alcohol sometimes make you think that you're invisible, that you're this grand old star, like nothing's really happening, everything is perfect. And that's probably why Teairra Mari goes to the bottle, because it makes her think delusional, like she's back in 2003, 2004, 2005, like she's like this star, she's still signed to Rock Nation or Rockefeller Records or whatever. Oh, I'm like, God help her, Lord. So we have that situation. So she's bragging to the police, that she's a celebrity, she got a celebrity status or whatever, but it wasn't enough to help her escape the charges of aggravating driving while intoxicated, consumption of alcohol in the car, and driving without a license. Then on top of that, she didn't have a license. And why does she not have a license? Does she not have a license because of preview DUIs, or she can afford to get a license, or her license was suspended, she didn't pay her tickets, what's going on, or she owed money, tax liens or whatever, who knows? So she doesn't have a license. And so and Teairra Mari has struggled with alcohol. We have seen it on the news. We have seen it, she's been, arrested before. On top of that, for, driving under the influence, I believe. And basically, on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, she went into a sober house. And her journey seemed like really real, like she was going to make it. She's still going to make it, but she just needs help and she needs some support. I was just like, damn, this shit is going down. Poor Teairra Mari, you gotta get help. Somebody, if you can reach out and touch her and help her. Teairra Mari, take the help because you need it. The alcohol has you delusional, and drinking locos with alcohol and then driving with only 3 wheels on the car, you really need help, because you should have pulled over that car before you even got in the car. You should have just called Uber. You should have called somebody. If you can drive a 2014 Dodge Charger, that's some way that you could have got somebody up, or whoever you was out there drinking with should have paid for you to have an Uber. But we all know when Teairra's under the influence that we seen on TV, you can't really tell her much. You can't tell her what to do unless she's in love with you and you're a male. And that's really hard to do, because when you're under the influence, you don't listen to nobody else, because you believe that you God. You believe that you got it all together. Nothing's wrong, because the alcohol makes you feel delusional. So please lift Teairra Mari up in prayer that she gets it together, baby, because this is another charge, another fine that she's gonna have to pay, and she already owes 50 Cent money too as well. And I'm like, damn, Teairra, we wish you well, because girl, you can blow. If she can just get a hit, if she can just get a song, if somebody can just write her hits, she can just get a song, get a good beat, just get a she's been having a bunch of chances, but you don't understand your chances when you're suffering from alcoholism, and she needs help. She needs help bad, but only way that she gonna realize she need help is she realizes. She has to realize that she needs help. So much love to Teairra Marie. We lift you up in prayer, girl, that you stay safe and you don't hurt yourself or anybody else on the road while you're under the influence. And please don't get behind another car. Please use Uber. Please use Lyft. They are your best friend if you have a problem, baby. Peace. I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples.